Did you know there was no snake in the Garden of Eden? Let's talk about it. That snake or serpent that was talked about in the Garden of Eden was actually Satan himself. The Father calls him a snake, calls him that because his nature is that of like a snake or a serpent. So not only was that snake the devil himself, but the tree of the knowledge of good and evil was actually Satan himself. Now, if we go throughout scripture, we'll see that beings are referred to as trees of life. For example, those who are born again are called the trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh. In Tehillim, Psalms 1:1, it says, but his delight is in the Torah, on which he meditates day and night, and he shall be like a tree. If you also go look at Ezekiel 28, the scripture tells us right there that Satan was in the Garden of Eden. So when the Father told them that they had all the trees to eat, he was talking about physical, but then when he went to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, he went spiritual. For we know when the scripture talks about, a tree from the fruit that it bears, you should know that person is an enemy because he's going to have knowledge of good, but also knowledge of evil. For we know when he came up to Eve, Mata Izaniged, he told her, did the Father say truly that you weren't supposed to eat of any tree? See, he came in with doubt, tried to get doubt in her head. But no, there was no physical tree that they ate from that made man fall. It was all a spiritual thing. They heard the words of the enemy, and the enemy got them all, and they lost their position.